Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Levi Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
At the 48-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They stick with McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, Purdy to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They get 27 on the play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. First carry here for Jordan James. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Purdy. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Outside. 22. Watch out. Up.
Third and long for him here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Moody knocks it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Stout all set to send this one away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now it's Lamar. Pass complete to Walker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, Ravens.
First and 10 from the 43. Plowing up the middle. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Lamar out of the pistol. Connects on the crosser. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Keaton Mitchell out of the backfield. So now it's going to be third and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they're staring at fourth and long. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll start this one on the... Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out! And they can't after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll run here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Blitz coming here. Jackson on the move, headed right. Into the hands of Walker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
49ers 3.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Get set.
Now Purdy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So they gain 11 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback. And the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now run. James shoots away from one. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Purdy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Off the play fake, Purdy. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. So they'll decline this and take the results. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
James does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Outside. 18.
Purdy looking to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
For Brandon Ayuk. Brings up 3rd and goal.
All right, after the incomplete pass, let's see what they call here on 3rd and goal.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
From the gun is Purdy. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
For the 49ers field goal.
Moody knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Here's Lamar. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Purdy to throw it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
It's a gain of 11.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Play action now with Purdy. He'll put everything he's got behind it. This is brought in at the 15. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Running it after the penalty. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they come. 2nd down. Running with James. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Emptying the backfield here. The offense going 5 wide on 3rd and long.
Get set, get set. What pass?
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Mitchell off the pistol give. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Again, this is Mitchell. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Here's Mitchell again. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lamar off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it back at the 34. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Outside.
On third down, Purdy just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Jordan Stout on now to punt. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. On first down, Jackson rolling out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, here's Lamar. Hits his running back. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. All right, so this solid first half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead to 8. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. There's a give inside to James. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10 now from the 46. Looking to throw, Purdy.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
At the 50-yard line.
Purdy throwing here. Short pass brought in. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Get set, get set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
7-yard loss brings up 3rd down. Jake Moody on.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Stout all set to send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. This makes it up to the 25.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Taking a shot deep here. That's complete inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens lead by 15 now.
49-6. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Up.
Now it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
21, 18.
He'll look to throw. They want him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. what a game he's got going.
Empty backfield. 5 guys out wide for 3rd and long.
Get set. Get set. You're not. 118. Get set.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. On the counter, McCaffrey. He dodged the tackle. He puts together a nice little 8-yard gain, but it's not enough. They've got 4th down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL. And a big hit.
On a quick. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
What is it? Get hot. 180.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. There's a dive up the middle. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Back-to-back carries here. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's out in the clear. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens grow the lead now to 22 points.
49ers 6. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's James running right. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens. 3rd down.
Outside. 118. Watch out. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
They'll bring out the punter here. Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. The give here to the motion man. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
17 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st down, they'll run. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Another carry for him. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens piling onto the scoreboard yet again.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
49-6.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Play action now. Purdy. Throws caught. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. George Kittle, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Stout all set to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Motion the tight end over. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Ready.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. All set to go now from the 35.
Ready.
First down throw for Jackson. He's got a man left. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Mitchell up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
It's a design boot. That one's cut along the left sideline. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll run. This is Mitchell. He's got room to roam. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, Kate. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Running for the marker on second. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all one-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set. Up.
Now Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has this down to the 34. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
At the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Outside.
From the gun is Purdy. We'll get it to GrandNip. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Get set. Up.
Purdy to throw it. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
What are you? Oh.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
180. Middle.
The give now to Mitchell. And this is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Slot man's in motion right. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
All right, here we go. Second down.
It's hot. Get hot. 180. Get hot.
Blown back gets the handoff. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Jackson now, third and long. That's caught for the first. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And second down is going to be a good big tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
It's hot. 180.
They give it to him again. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
It's a gain of 3. And this is...
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Ravens ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
60 Eagles.
He's drawn up for him.
Here we go.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. First play's a design run. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. With 3rd and 10 coming up, they felt comfortable going ahead and declining that penalty. Gotta figure out this third down here.
Outside. Runner outside. Up.
They'll throw, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Purdy on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. So second down coming up.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Get set. Get set. 18. Up.
Back to the air on second. Purdy trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 15.
42. 49ers 27.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line for second down. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster.
Brings up third down and 11.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's fourth down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
It's fourth down.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. It'll be Jake Camarda doing the honors. And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 22-yard line.
'49ers to the line, first and 10.
Outside. 18.
Play action now with Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
At the 16-yard line.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. So great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback and took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready.
Line up the design keeper. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys